Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday Show, and a somewhat mysterious midday show today, he said in his best James Bond voice, although that's probably a ridiculous stereotype. We welcome to the show Ali Marsh. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. And we are in true 007 style, although please feel free to destroy these ridiculous stereotypes. Protecting your identity for reasons that will become obvious. We're not going to put you on screen, so it's just your voice. Instead, we've got a picture of your book on the screen. You're an author as well. A book, Private Lies, the true stories from my life as a private investigator.
That's correct.
Now, this sounds fascinating. I was absolutely intrigued. I thought, I've really got to get this lady on. This sounds absolutely fascinating. So, the forum is yours. And obviously, I'll just proceed this by saying, obviously, anything you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I've never interviewed a private investigator before. So, obviously,
okay.
I respect your protocol, obviously.
Just remember, I know where you live.
What's that?
Just remember, I know where you live.
Oh, you've done your research, have you?
No, it always freaks people out when you say that.
No, it wouldn't freak me out because there's great security at Buckingham Palace. Actually, that's probably not the most.
Or in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Welcome to the show, Ali. Tell us a little bit. I mean, how did you get into being a PI? I remember watching Magnum PI when I was growing up. Did it always intrigue you from a young age?
It did. I started when I was mugged at knife point in Oxford.
Oh, God.
That's when I started, because I was so angry. I chased him down the road, and that's the last time I've ever run. I haven't run since. I don't see the point in it. But that made me study psychology. And I'd worked with older people with Age UK for people with dementia. And when my dad, who was my absolute angel, died, I just found it really hard being with older people still. So I did profiling in criminal psychology and forensic psychology, and then just bit the bullet.
And started up your own
PI
agency? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah. My life's been touched by dementia as well, and it isn't fun. And I quite understand that. Yeah. It's hideous, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know many people that are going through it. So every compassion to anyone that's affected by it. So how long have you been doing it?
8 years.
Right.
Since I did it just by I was 50.
Okay. So you decided you're going to be a PI.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know about some of the. I mean, I suppose some of it you can share because it's in the book, obviously, anonymized. So, just what kind of things do people come to you about? I'm going to throw a guess out. Infidelity, is that one?
Yes. Yeah. That's the main one. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Missing people who are owed money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are they the most common ones?
They are. I think the one case I had that shocked everyone is I don't meet my clients. Very rarely do I meet them. I just deal with them online and, over the phone. And this guy contacted me. He wanted me to find his ex-fiance because she'd got his mother's engagement ring and he wanted it back.
Right.
And there was just, I don't know what it was. There was just something I couldn't pinpoint. I didn't like him. Something wasn't ringing true. So I said I couldn't help him. A week later, the police contacted me because he wanted me to find her so he could kill her.
Wow.
Yeah. See, gut instinct does work.
I'm very glad to hear it. And as you know, just your spidey senses, was it?
Yeah, there was something about him that was off. I don't know what it was.
I know what you mean. And people always say I didn't listen to my gut instinct, and 100% of the time they always regret it, don't they?
Yeah.
Goodness me. Well, I'm very glad that didn't happen. You got any other stories you can share?
I can. Another one that's in the book is a man who is absolutely vile. His wife was lovely, she lived in Scotland, he worked in England, and she knew that he'd been having an affair and he would deny it, and a horrible man. So I got all the evidence for her and gave it to her, and she was just about to go through the divorce proceedings when I'd actually done a bit more digging and found that he had a company that she didn't know of that was worth £1 million. So she got an extra little bonus on her divorce.
Wow.
He thought he was smart, but he hadn't met me.
And is it easy to do digging on people and research and stuff like that? I mean, had probably made easier with the internet, I would have thought.
It is, yeah, because if you can't find that person, if you dig deep enough, even through Facebook, you can find friends of friends, and you just keep peeling back the layers until you reach what you're after.
Do people keep a lot of secrets from each other?
I think we all keep some back, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah, and people that say they don't, I don't believe.
I like to describe myself as 98% honest, but there's certain things that should be personal, I suppose.
There are. There certainly are.
And 98% is pretty good.
It is. Yeah. I'm only 90, so you're 8 up on me.
Sorry?
I'm only 90, so you're 8 ahead of me already.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I think my halo is likely to crumble at any minute, possibly. But yeah. So, I mean, is it intriguing?
It is, but it's also quite boring. I don't go running after people or going across cars or, having my car isn't full of junk because I'm out there watching people all the time. It can be quite dull.
Do you do surveillance?
I do. Yes, it is quite dull because obviously you can't read. I just have to listen to podcasts or the radio. Obviously, listen to your dulcet tones, but it has to be something so that I'm just entrenched with looking at this door for goodness knows how many hours.
Well, this is the side that people don't see. I mean, immediately, and I'm guilty of it. I thought, James Bond, 007, secret agent, but probably, not probably, definitely, that there is a the admin side of the business, the boring side of the business, the bits of the job that you don't want to do. And I can well imagine, but it also must be very satisfying when you can help someone really dodge a bullet, I suppose.
It is. Yeah. I think that's the main reason you have to do it. I think if you don't have empathy with people, then you're lost. You may as well just give it up.
And no intention on you giving it up, I'm sure.
No. I don't know what I'll be like when I'm about 65 trying to dodge in and out of cars, but I'll give it a go.
Brilliant. So share a couple more stories with us from the book, if you could.
Just trying to think. I've done so many.
What was your first one? What was your first
Oh,
case?
God, the first one. It was a lady who's owed some money from people that were her friends, but they fell out. And they had this house, and she knew that they had a lodger, so therefore they would have had money, but they said they wouldn't. So it was literally watching this house from about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I caught this guy coming out on a couple of times, so I followed him, not realizing that dash cam had volume, colour pictures. So all you could hear me was swearing at other drivers, because obviously no one drives as well as I did. And singing along to Dolly Parton's Jolene at the top of my voice.
Well, I mean, there's nothing too embarrassing about that.
Well, it is. I had to go to court.
Pardon?
Yeah, I had to go to court.
Oh God!
I said to her, "Just make sure the volume's down. I'm really sorry."
Did your rendition of Jolene go out in court?
Bless her. She took it really well. Yeah, took it really well.
But you got that one resolved, yeah?
Yes, I did.
Do you ever do actual stings? Do you ever go and confront people?
No. Even if people come to me if they want an address for someone that owes them money, I just obviously if once I've done all my due diligence, then I would give them the address, but I never confront people myself. That's not my job. I give people what they want and they do with it as they see fit.
I understand that, and that's probably a sensible move. I mean, because there's the, I think I've seen it on YouTube, Caught Cheating. It's an American TV show,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
And I find that a little bit. Well, that whole aspect of American culture, I find
Yeah,
it.
I
I mean,
don't like penny trapping. I just think it's deceitful. If you can't do it with intelligence and grit, then don't do
and
it.
it's also very theatricalized about things that really shouldn't be theatricalized,
No, no, it's
criminal trials,
emotion. Yeah,
like criminal trials, for example. If you know what I mean, it's all
yeah,
make a show out of it, and when you consider the subject matter you're dealing with, it's a little bit.
yeah. It's not pleasant.
A little bit. Got a message here from Philip, one of our regulars. Good afternoon, Neil, and welcome, Alison. Ian in Surbiton. You'll have to forgive him, Ali. He's our resident comedian. Research is great. Many layers. The first is deception of what she looks like. We couldn't possibly tell you, Ian. We couldn't possibly tell you, but otherwise she'll have to come to Surbiton and get you, or do some.
Yeah, wherever you live, Philip.
Yeah. So how does the process begin? So someone comes to you.
Someone contacts me.
You got a website people can go to and stuff?
Yes, yeah, I have.
Shall we pop it on the screen? What is it?
See, look, I'm really useless at marketing, and I go, yes, I have, and just brush past it. It's miss.am.investigations@gmail.com.
All right. Oh, it's an email address. Okay. Miss AM.
Oh, yeah, just to go onto my Miss AM Investigations site.
All right. So it's all the W's. Miss AM investigations.com.
Gmail.com.
But the website is missinvestigations.com.
Yeah. No, just Miss AM Investigations. That's my website. I don't know why I gave you my email.
Okay. So right, let me just get this right. God, I'll make a terrible detective. I've asked 3 times.
Well, so am I, and I am one.
It's www.missaminvestigations, not anything.
No,
Possibly.
my actual website, you just go to Miss AM Investigations and you'll find all the details there.
Like that. You can probably see that on the screen now, can't you?
Yeah.
Right. So give us do you work with other agencies at all?
I have done. I've worked with Ethical Hacking guy who does that. And someone said to me, what's ethical hacking? And I went, it's just hacking that's ethical. I didn't know how to describe it.
Well, it's basically doing it's hacking into systems.
Yes.
But for a good reason rather than a bad one.
Yes, it is.
Basically, yeah. So it's basically doing questionable things, but for the common good.
Possibly. And another thing that I've put in my book, which I think sometimes is quite important, is where you deal with people sometimes, and it doesn't matter what you do, they're so paranoid in what they think that I've actually had to turn them away, because I know that there's no way that I'd find out what they want to find out, because what's going on in their head isn't what's happening realistically. And I think that's really important to say, that I don't just take it for the money. It has to be, right.
No, and I think that's a good thing to say, and a wise decision as well, because I mean, people have been known to kill each other over their beliefs.
Yes.
and if someone's very convinced on something,
yeah, it doesn't matter what you say.
It's almost impossible to talk them out of it until they see it for themselves. So infidelity is the most common one, right?
Yes. Next door neighbours.
Next door neighbours.
Yeah, I've had one where it was literally a next door neighbour.
Oh God.
That's lazy, isn't it? That's just the height of lazy.
Well, the phrase "shit on your own doorstep" springs to mind. I mean, it's a big world. It's a big world
I'm
out
just
there.
going next door. Yeah.
I mean, but why do people? I mean, why all the deception? If someone's not happy in a relationship, maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but why can't you just end the relationship and then you wouldn't be having an affair with anyone? It'd be totally above board, right?
I know. I guess it's just we put all these obstacles up, don't we, to tick off on our list. Oh, we've got children, so we won't do it. Oh, I can afford to be on my own. Or, you know, which is true in a lot of cases, to be fair. But yeah, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it.
Do you ever feel sorry for any of the people that you've helped bust?
What, the ones who I'm spying on?
Yeah.
Or
at least, I can sort of understand why they did it, even if I don't agree with it, sort of thing.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess I do. But obviously, I'm going to be with the person who's contacted me, who's my client.
Of course.
I do stay in touch with them afterwards as well for a good couple of months. I don't give them a bomb and then let them carry on with that. I do check that they're okay, and if they want
to talk. Aftercare is important.
Yeah.
And most of them, what do? They use the information, they do whatever they've got to do, and then live their lives, as it were.
Yeah. Quite often, if you're going to come to me, I think you already know the answer. You just want me to confirm it, as in infidelity.
Yes, because people aren't silly. People can tell when something's wrong.
Yeah.
Just like you could with the engagement ring person. Something was just off.
Yeah.
And people can tell, can't they?
They can.
Particularly the female intuition and all that. But I suppose if you are in a situation where someone's having an affair, they're not going to be telling you the truth. And there could be quite an amount of gaslighting going on. And there's nothing worse than being gaslit. So just feeling that they've been validated, I suppose.
Yeah. They're not going mad.
No, because there's no worse feeling in the world thinking that you're going mad. And
no, I have it on a daily basis, but I can control it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Got another story for us?
Oh my God, you'll be getting all the way through my book soon. I go, I'm not buying that book because I know the answer to all those.
Fair enough.
Dog napping.
One more.
Dog napping.
Now, this is quite common, stealing animals, isn't it?
It is. And I live out in the country, so it's even more common. And quite often now, people think I'm making this up, but I promise you I'm not. What they will do is they put some kind of sign outside someone's gate. It could be dicks that are crossed. It could be something you'd look at and you wouldn't even think of it. But it's houses that have been targeted because they know they've got dogs and they know what kind of dogs they have.
Well, I've heard of burglars doing that, putting a sort of secret sign outside the house. If it's not dogs, it's jewellery or just worth burgling. I have heard that before, but it would be something that the general public wouldn't obviously.
No, you wouldn't even think, would you? If you went out your gate and saw a couple of sticks, you'd think, oh, well, I wouldn't.
So there's organised dog napping.
Yeah.
Just dogs?
Yeah, just dogs. I've got two dogs. I've got two dogs myself, so that would be horrendous. But I did find the dog.
Oh, well done. And is it sort of posh and more expensive breeds?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. No, it's just a dog, and people steal them for sometimes really horrible reasons, which I even hate to think about. But yeah, you just have to be aware. They're a bit like kids, aren't they? You wouldn't let your child go out in the garden and you're not out there if you haven't got any privacy or gates to stop them going in and out. Except they just got four legs. No,
I agree. And it's sad that we live in a world like that. Do you ever sometimes think the world is just a warped and horrible place? Can you still see them? You don't? How do you do that? How do you detach from that? How do you still see because
I just deal with a percentage of people. The majority of people are fine. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got to believe in people. You have to believe in the goodness of people.
I think so.
Because otherwise you're like Donald Trump.
Now, would you like to investigate him?
Oh, God, wouldn't I? Awful man. Sorry, that's all I'm going to say politically.
No. I mean, we're not. You're very free to share your opinions. I think he's just. Well, yes, I tend to agree. The things he's divisive, I think, is the word.
He is. I don't know how he gets away with it.
Oh God, we've got resident comedians here. Philip Harling, I hired someone to find out who stole my head. She was a private investigator. Oh God.
Oh my, go and stand in the corner and hang your head in shame, young
In
man.
shame, and think about what you've done. And
Yeah, think about what you've just said.
Yes. So you got some intro. Obviously, we can't have the details, and I wouldn't ask them. But have you got any interesting cases on the go at the moment?
I have. It involves a missing person, so I can't really say much more.
No. I nor would I ask you to. But I mean, people disappear. People going missing is relatively common, isn't it?
Yeah, but people go missing because they want to go missing. They don't necessarily want to be found. That's why they've gone missing. So on my website, I've got a lot of blogs, and I've done about 5 different reasons on why people choose to walk away.
Do you want to share that with us? Why do people go missing? Number one, they're up to something and they don't want to be found.
Yeah. Number 2, they've just had enough and they don't know how to do it like most people do, and they just need to walk off and forget that part of their life ever existed and build something different.
That's interesting, and I suppose taking the collateral damage out of it, there's nothing wrong with doing that. You know what I mean?
No, you can go missing if you choose to, as long as someone can get hold of them and say they go, yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Then that's it. You don't give any details of their whereabouts to the people that are looking for them. You can just tell them that they're fine and happy.
And that's all they want to hear. I mean, do people pester you and say, "Come on, we want more details"? But I understand why you can't. But
yeah, no. I think once they know they're safe and well, that's the main thing.
Do you ever get tempted to think, oh, I wish I could fix this. I wish I could intervene and bring them all back together? But that's not your job, is it? Of course,
it's not my job. My job is to be there for them, but I have to stick to what my principles are.
Understood. Yeah, I thought you'd say that, and I agree. So what other reasons would people walk away apart from wanting to and being up to shenanigans?
Well, they're the main ones. Or, as you say, people are having an affair, they just disappear. People who've just had enough of life, the life they're in, therefore they want to go. I mean, I did find a man who this little boy's grandmother contacted me to find her grandson's father, who'd had no contact with his son at all. And she gave me an address that was like 10 years old, and I managed to find him.
Wow.
And because her grandson just wanted to see his father. He wanted to know who he was. So yeah, I found him and gave her the details for that. But yeah.
That's brilliant. And that must be the most satisfying thing.
Yeah. That was lovely.
Because it must, I mean, people naturally, but I mean, we're missing people. The police generally won't take it seriously for about, is it 24 hours?
Yeah.
Because we only see, we see the true crime shows and they look awful, but they are relatively rare, aren't they?
Yeah.
And most of the time, is it 90-something% or more, people are absolutely fine.
Yeah, they're absolutely fine. But it does, I did do an article, a couple of years ago. Do you remember when Nicola Bulley went missing?
Yes, I do remember that.
And a friend of mine who's a journalist, she asked my opinion on Armchair Detective, because I just found it abhorrent how all these people online were coming up with all these awful theories. I just couldn't understand it all. They were there at the location taking pictures and, saying all these weird things. And I thought, my God, her family must be heartbroken by that. And they don't realize that they're actually taking up police time by them having to be cleared out by some insinuation they've made to be checked out. And it just made me really cross.
It's very mawkish, isn't it?
It is. And if she hadn't been a pretty lady, would she have had that much?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. You see, I do feel about that. I do sometimes look at them and think, well, why do you, if if women have been murdered, why say they're a prostitute? That doesn't make them any less. They're women and they've been murdered, and they deserve the same respect as anybody. Sorry, I'm on my high horse. I'll get off now.
No, you don't have to get off, because I feel the same. Again, I can't understand trolls if people have been through hideous things and they get all these cruel comments online. I mean, at best, it's not helpful, and at worst, it's just downright cruel.
It's
I mean,
horrible,
people
isn't it?
probably going through the worst time of their life.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just really, frankly, not needed, is it?
And it's entertainment for some people, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was reaching for, and it shouldn't be entertainment. It's not entertaining. I mean, it's interesting to follow a story, I suppose, but
yeah,
I suppose most right-minded people want a happy outcome out of it.
They do. They most certainly do.
Which we can't always. Always deliver. Well, listen, I'm going to keep it fairly short because I'm mindful of your time. But thank you ever so much for being. Pardon?
Thank you so much. You've been an absolute delight.
It's been lovely. Been lovely. Well, you can see me, but I can't see you. But if anyone would like to get in touch, Miss AM Investigations. Just type that into Google, and your website will come up. Is it? Oh God, is it expensive to hire a private detective? I mean, I can imagine it's not cheap, but it needs to be.
I charge £85 an hour.
By the way, sorry, one second. Any questions from our listeners? Do type them, and I'll put them on the screen. Sorry, you were saying?
I charge £85 an hour. It isn't cheap, but then it's not the most expensive either.
No, that's a lot less than I thought, actually. And how many hours a day do you spend doing this? Not that I'm trying to work out your wage, but is it odd hours or a full-time job?
Yeah, it's it depends. It maybe 6-7 hours a day. Yeah. So if you ever need any PI help, look, you know where I am now.
Well, absolutely, I do. And
I mean, for a column or anything, I'm quite happy to give my opinion. Well, seen.
No, that's. Oh, we got a question here from Philip.
Again, hello.
Have you ever had to halt an investigation due to uncovering something unexpected?
No.
Sorry about that, Philip.
Sorry, Philip. You're a really nice chap and all that, but no. It's a bit dull, I'm afraid, that answer.
And what do you do for fun? How do you switch off?
I love going to ballet.
Oh, right. I've got a friend that goes to a lot of ballet.
I've got a granddaughter and my daughter. So,
lovely.
Yeah, and go out with friends. Yeah.
Well,
and I think I am just so opposite of what you think a PI would look like that, you know, I don't think many people would. Well,
that's not what we're certainly not going to reveal that on the show, but it is absolutely fascinating.
Thank you.
To talk with you, and all the very best with everything. And may you continue to get cases that bring people joy or resolution, or you know, whatever it is they most need at that moment.
Thank you. That's really kind of you. Take care.
Thank you very much. Stay on, because I'll have a little chat with you afterwards. But
okay.
But I'm gonna end the show there for now. Russ and the gang back on Friday with Jonathan Baz and Chantal, the Screen Queen, and the King of the Cravats, Phil Dave. But in the meantime, it's been the Midday Show. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. Hope it was interesting. Julie says that was absolutely fascinating. Nice one, Julie. Thank you. Me too. Good afternoon and take care.